management, and one tool called checklist. Now, what is checklist? A checklist is a list which uses criteria in order to make a decision or to analyze. It's not used for data collection. Now, earlier one of the fellow students has given a presentation on the check sheet. I've added it later just to let you know that the difference with check sheet and checklist is that check sheet is used for data collection, whereas the checklist is not used for data collection. Now, for example, you can say, I put up a checklist diagram there. What we do in checklist is either we say yes or no. We have made a decision, I want to do this, so I want to achieve high distinction on a subject. So after maybe in the middle time I said, okay, did I do some progress? Yes or no. That's what we do. So either take or process, you can use that. One example I can give especially is that, say you join the gym. You're going to join the gym. In the gym, what they do, they actually do a kind of a checklist where it says, okay, what's your weight? They write it. And what do you want to achieve? So I want to lose weight. Now after the time, as you say, 6 months later, they check if you have done it, yes or no. Yes or no. And what is the purpose of the checklist? What we do is, it's a situation before any action or decision, which is up there. And I told you earlier, it's not for collecting data. Last week our teacher was talking about the Isabella example where she decided that she wants to add some additional hours, and she made the decision, okay, I have to cut down on this, cut down on my socializing and things. So what she did, she made a decision, okay, list of things that she wants to add some hours. End of the week, what she did, saw that she did not achieve on that. Did she achieve? Yes, no, yes or no. That is basically what is checklist is. Checklist in the PDA cycle basically falls under the plan and the check phase. Either you can do this before you do the decision what you want to do, and you can check after the decision or the thing has been made. This one I put it up is just a rough idea on the example of Isabella, that was she able to socialize or do exercise? When she, at the end of the week, she checked, no, I wasn't able to socialize because I spent so much time. No. Then I wasn't able to exercise because I put too much time on the studies. That's basically what she did, yes or no. Now what I'll do, I'll put through to Vishal. He'll go through some more examples of how you can use it in your student life or for this semester. Thank you. Vishal.
Thank you, Akash. Good evening, everybody. Well, as they explained you how checklist can be used how and when in the PDCA cycle. So with an example, let's take another example which tells us how you as a student can use checklist tool. So let's take an example. Last 2 or 3 weeks ago we did a tutorial based on time management thing. So you already got the data with you, so you can use checklist tool for it. How? Say you got all the data and now you want to analyze your results, like whatever plan you decided that I will allocate this much time for this and I use this much time for this. So now you want to analyze whether your time was good, like how you planned the time, was it effective? Did you improve in that? So you can have a checklist, something like this. Maybe the criteria which is there up on the board may not be the same for everyone. So I have taken some general criteria which you can use it to identify yourself based on the data. Say after you got all the data, you will check against this criteria that are you getting enough hours for studies? If yes, okay. Did you finish all the assignments on time? Yes. Was I able to control interruptions? Like if you are having any interruptions between you, did you able to control? say this, the interruptions may not be the criteria for everyone, but this is just the general I put on. Am I able to manage work and studies? Well, maybe you are not able to manage work and studies, maybe for some of them cannot be able to manage work and studies. So what you can, so you change the plan next time. Why you need to change? You have this criteria. Criteria is basically like whatever criteria you put on, you should always see that you match this criteria. Then only you can think like, okay, if you match all this, then only say, okay, that I'll stick to this plan. So, but if you are not able to manage your work, say I work 30 hours a week, so I'll cut down to 20 hours from next week, and then again match your criteria with this. And if you think that, okay, I was able to study, I was having enough hours for studies, finish my assignments on time, I got enough time for socializing as well as for exercise, and if you meet all these criteria, then you say, okay, I'll stick to this plan only. So this is how you as a student can put on this. So as I gave you this example because you already got the data with you, with the time management thing. So you can use this thing to analyze this. So to conclude, I would say that checklist is one of an important tool of TQM, which assists you in making a decision or analyzing or identifying whether did you achieve your goals according to the plan you did. If not, review your plan, change the plan, and see whether you are meeting all the requirements and all. Well, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. So the first thing to get this out.
শেষ করে মেটে দিলে স্টপ দেন